Let's start. Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karashyami सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा गुरवे सर्वलोकानां विषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम् सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दम् परमार्थस्वरूपिणम् तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारम् प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम् ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणी नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे फुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः सर्वोपनिषदो गावः दुग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत् वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनम् देवकी परमानन्दम् कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् भीष्मद्रोणतटा जयद्रथजला गान्धारनीलोत्पला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी सोत्तीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैरणनदी कैवर्तकः केशवः पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलम् गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटम् नानाख्यानककेसरम् हरिकथा सम्बोधनाबोधितम् लोके सज्जनषट्पदैरहरहः पेपीयमानं मुदा भूयाद्भारतपङ्कजं कलिमलप्रध्वंसिनः श्रेयसे मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिम् यत्कृपात्तमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमम् देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। I myself will read and explain. चतुर्थ अध्यायः श्लोक नंबर 20. This other shloka number 18, which is Sutra Bhuta shloka. The following shlokas are the commentaries for the Sutra Bhuta 18th shloka. Karmanya karmayah pashyata karmani cha karmayah. 19th shloka we saw. This shloka also we saw in the last class. We have read the Bhashyam up to certain line. We will have a quick recap. Bhashyakara gives the Sangati, Samman, connection between the previous shloka and this shloka. Yastu akarmadidarshi saha akarmadidarshanat eva nishkarma sannyasi जीवन मात्रार्थ चेष्टः सन् कर्मणि न प्रवर्तते यद्यपि प्राक् विवेकतः प्रवृत्तः यह अकर्मादिदर्शी दर्शनम अस्य अस्ति इति दर्शी, the one who has the darshanam vision. What darshan? Karmanya karmayah pashyat akarmani cha karmayah. That buddhiman manusheshu saha yuktah, that person, the one who sees inaction in action and action in inaction, that person, akarmadi darshi, yaha akarmadi darshanat eva, because of his vision of inaction in action, action in inaction. That is his vision of, clear vision of Samyak Darshana, clear vision of Atma. Therefore, Saha, Yadyapi karma karoti na karoti eva. Even though he does karma, he doesn't do. Because Atma doesn't do karma. He knows himself to be Atma, therefore, how can Atma do karma? Atma is akarta. Atma doesn't come into being, doesn't come to existence at any time. Na jayate mriyate va kadachit. Atma is not an assemblage. Therefore, not subject to any change. Karma involves change. Karma involves that thing must be put together. Atma is, it is neither born and neither it's subject to death, not subject to any change. Atma is Nitya. So therefore, Nitya Shuddha Mukta Svabhavaha Aham Atma iti Yaka Janati. That is the Akarmadi Darshanam. Darshanat Vishkarma, Sannyasi. That is Jnana Karma Sannyasi. So his chesta, his action is only for Jivana Matra, only for maintenance of this life. Because Prarabdha is that, therefore, whatever action required for sustaining the life, the basic action, eating, etc. So he will do. Shariram kevalam karma, kurvan apnoti kilvisham, we have said before. So karmani, jivana matrata cheshtaha. His activity is only just for maintenance of his body. Not that he has Sharira Abhimana. It's not the Sharira Abhimana is that, but for Sharira to sustain minimum activities will be there. With regard to that also, he doesn't have Kartrut Abhimana. Sharira Abhimana not there. Shariram is Atma, Atma is not Shariram, he knows. That is the bhavana, that is the attitude he has with regard to his own Shariram also. So therefore, if that is so with regard to its own Shariram, then what to talk about the karma? Whether Vedika, other Lokika karma. Therefore, karmani na pravartate. Idyapi karmani na pravartate. Praktivekataha pravartaha. Even though he has engaged in karma before jnanam. Nitya nitya vastu viveka jnanam. So before jnanam he has engaged in karma. Now after jnanam, karmani na pravartate. He doesn't engage in any karma. This is one type of person we saw. He doesn't engage in karma, he doesn't engage in any karma which are meant for gaining any particular ends. That is the meaning. Karma ina pravartate. Because karma is done for gaining certain goals, certain ends. What ends? What goal? Yes. Is kritakrityaha. Sabudhiman manusheshu saha yuktaha krishna karma krite iti. So in the 18th shloka, is krishna karma krite. He has done that is to be done. There is nothing else to be done. Therefore, karmani na pravartate. Vaidika karmani va, lokika karmani va. केवलं जीवनमात्रात् चेष्टः अस्ति यस्तु प्रारब्धकर्मा सन् उत्तरकालम् उत्पन्न आत्मसम्यग्दर्शनः स्यात् सः सर्वकर्मणि प्रयोजनम् अपश्यन् ससाधनं कर्म परित्यजति एव यस्तु whereas the other person prarabdha karma is referring to the person, not prarabdha karma. It's a compound. All these things we have seen in the last class, 2 weeks before. Prarabdham. Prarabdhani karmani. Prarabdhani karmani. Yena saha. That person is referred to as prarabdha karma. So, prarabdha karmani. That is karma prarabdha karma started for whom? That person. So prarabdha karma son. So prarabdha karma started for whom? That person. Uttarakalam. Prarabdha karma son means he is born. The moment a person is born, the prarabdha karma starts. So this person is born. Therefore, prarabdha karma started for him. So prarabdhani karmani yasya saha, that person prarabdha karma san. Then Uttarakalam, after he come across the Shastram, he is a Vairagi, Viveka, Sadhana Chatushtay Sampannaha. Therefore, Shastram, Guru, Prapti, therefore there is Jnanam. Jnanam occurs in the person. He gets Jnanam. Therefore, Uttarakalam, later, Utpanna Samyak Atmadarshanaga Syat. He becomes a Jnani later because he is an Adhikari, either because he is interested in moksha in this janma, or because of the Purva Janma Samskara, whatever it may be. Aneka Janma Samsiddhaha, as Bhagavan said, says the sixth chapter. So therefore, is interested in moksha, and therefore he works for moksha. Therefore, Guru Prapti and Shastra Shravanam. By that, Utpanna Samyak Darshanaha. Again, this word refers to the person. So Utpannam Atma Samyak Darshanam Yasya Saha. For one whom is the Atma Darshan is Utpannam. The right vision of Atma as Utpannam is produced in whom? That person. It means this person has the vision of clear vision of Atma. The person is referred to by his clear vision. So that becomes his, as his name, the title. So Utpanna Samyak Darshanasya becomes a jnani, a wise man. Saha, the wise man, Sarva Karmani Prayojanam Apashyan. He sees Prayojanam Apashyan. Na Pashyan Apashyan. Apashyan is not lang lakara. Here Apashyan is Pashyan, na Pashyan Apashyan Nanch. This Nanch Tat Purusha. Not seeing any utility, any Prayojanam, any purpose, any usefulness in our actions. Therefore, Sasadhanam, along with sadhana, along with the other sadhana, sadhanas are helpful in gaining the sadhyam, which is already kritakrityaha. So already is siddhaha. Therefore, what is the use of sadhanam? Yeah. Whatever the means required for performing karma. All those, the karma itself is not required. And what is the use of the sadhanam which are meant for doing karma? So you use up everything. Sasadhanam karma parityajati eva. So gives up everything. So this is one type of person. So second type of person, first type of person, the first type of the wise person, jivana matra artha cheshtaha stitasya. Second type of person gives up all the karma, seeing no purpose in that. Now, saha kutaschit nimittha karma parityaha asambhave sati. कर्मणि तत्फले च संगरहिततया स्वप्रयोजनाभावात् लोकसंग्रहार्थं पूर्ववत् कर्मणि प्रवृत्तोऽपि नैव किञ्चित् करोति ज्ञानाग्निदग्धकर्मत्वात् तदीयं कर्म अकर्म एव सम्पद्यते इति एतम् अर्थं दर्शयिष्यन् भगवान् आह. सः, that wise person, that jnani. So the two types of sannyasis talked about before, jnanis. Now, because person has gained jnanam, it doesn't mean that person should be a sannyasi. Sannyasa ashrama is not required for a jnani. Sannyasa, without sannyasa, jnani is a jnani only. Wanting to gain jnanam and therefore committed to the pursuit of knowledge, a person takes sannyasa, vividisha sannyasa. Or after jnanam, person may take sannyasa, that is vidvat sannyasa. This is true traditional way of taking sannyasa. Now here the two types of jnanis, they are jnani. And the Bhashikara says sannyasa, they are sannyasi. Jnana karma sannyasa. Jnanena karma tyagaha. The first type of person, jivana matra, only for the sake of sustenance of life, he does karma, minimum karma, whatever required. Second type of person, having seen the purposeless, uselessness of karma, doesn't serve any purpose, therefore gives up. Now, for whatever may the reason, saha, that is a wise man, kutaschit nimittat, karma parityaga sambhave, karma tyaga, sannyasa, not able to give up, not able to give up karma. Karmani tatpalecha sangaragitaya. There is no sangha with regard to karma and karma pala. But not able to, whatever may be the reason, karma parityaga sambhave. Means yes, it's not taken to sannyasa ashrama, is a grihastha or whatever the ashrami. But having seen the karma and the results, having having sangha ragita, having no sangha, no attachment, sangha ragita taya, karmani karma palecha. So with regard to karma and its result, yes, no attachment. Because he doesn't have any goal. What goal he has? Already has is kritakritya. So karma is meant for gaining certain ends, even in the form of, even the ends could be in the form of papa and in the form of papa and punya. Of course, nobody does karma for gaining papas to gain any loka. Of course, punyam. He's not interested in punyam also. Punyam is required for either loka prapti or here itself for gaining certain ends. This person being jnani. So therefore, yes, no interest in winning dharma artha kama. Dharma is punya. Therefore, encashing punya either here itself or in the other loka. Is not interested. And no interest for artha as well as kama. Therefore, karmani tatpalecha sangaragitam. Sangaragitata, the status of devoid of attachment for the karma and the karma pala. Swaprayojana abhavat. Swaprayojana abhavat. Swasya prayojanam swaprayojanam. Swasya prayojanam swaprayojanam. Swaprayojana bhavat. Tasya bhavaha swaprayojana bhavat. Abhavat, absence. So it doesn't serve any purpose for himself. But loka sangrahartam purvat karmani pravrittaha. Because he has not taken the sannyasa, karma parityaha sambhave sati. Therefore, loka sangrahartam, for the welfare of the society, for the welfare of the people. Purvat, he performed karma before. Being in the grasthashrama, as he performed karma before, karmani pravartaha, he engages in karma. Even though he engages in karma, neva kinchit karoti, being jnani, even though he engages in karma, he doesn't do karma. Neva kinchit karoti. Means, akam akarta atma na karma karovi. Therefore, na karoti. Karmani pravarto api na neva kinchit karoti. Because of his sangha rakitata. Sangha rakitata is out of jnanam. Therefore, no karma pala sticks to the person. Therefore, naiva karoti eva, doesn't do karma. Jnana vidagna karmatva. The Ashikara gives why? Because jnanena dagdaha, jnanam, karma is Dagda. Jnanagi Dagda Karmatvat. Because here also is referred to the person. Jnanameva Agnihi. Jnanagnihi. Jnanagni Dagdani Karmani Yasya Saha Jnanagi Dagda Karma Tasmat. Jnanagi Dagda Karmatvat. Jnanagi Dagda Karmatvat. Tadiyam Karma is Karma. Akarma iti eva sampadyate. This karma will be considered to be akarma eva. So this karma is akarma eva. Iti etam artham darshivan. Showing this meaning, Bhagavan says, Tyaktva karma pala sangam nitya trupto nirashayah. Karman yadi pravartopi naiva kinchit karoti saha. All this sambandha as well as the Bhashyam we have seen the last class. So just a recap only. Tyaktva karma pala sangam, having given up karmani asangam, karma pala sangam, asamantat sangha, the obsessive attachment to karma pala, obsessive attachment to the results of karma as well as karma pala. We can take like that. Karmani palanicha, karmani palecha. With regard to karma as well as karma pala, asanga, tyaktva, giving up. How do you give up karma pala? That is by jnanam, jnanena. Nitya truptaha, nityam truptaha, nitya truptaha. It is supasamasa. Is always satisfied, ever satisfied. Referring to the person. Nitya truptaha, ever satisfied. Nirashayaha, doesn't have ashraya, doesn't have dependency. Nirgataha ashrayaha yasmat saha. All these are the descriptions of the wise man. Karmani abhi pravartopi. Even though he engages in karma, he doesn't do karma. Karmani abhi pravartopi naiva kinchit karoti saha. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, he tells a story about this. It's beautifully. Once Vyasacharya wants to cross the river Yamuna. So Vyasacharya, he came to the bank of Yamuna. The Yamuna was flooded, and there were many women also. They also want to cross the river, and they're having the pitcher, the pots full of milk and curd on their heads. So they want to cross the river. The river, unfortunately, it is flooded, and no ferry. Then Vyasacharya asked them whether they want to cross the river. When they said yes, then he told, if you give all of your the pots of milk and curd to me, I'm hungry, I want to eat. Then I will help you to cross the river. They gave and he consumed everything. He emptied their pots. And after that, he went near the river and told the river, if I had not taken the curd and milk given by the woman, may the river part and give way. The river parted and give way to him and the woman. Seeing this, the woman was surprised. How is that? The river parted because he consumed the milk and all the curd. And he said, if I had not taken, it means karmani pravrittopi naiva kinchit karoti saha. Kartrutva abhimana not there. That is the teaching. So Jnani doesn't have abhimana with regard to karma. Even though he had consumed everything, he had not consumed because agam karta iti abhimanaha nasti. So the river knows the truth, therefore it parted and gave way. Naiva kinchit karoti saha. He doesn't do. Therefore, because a jnani does karma, therefore one should not think jnani is also like us, like the samsari doing karma. No. He does karma for loka sangrahartham, neither for loka sangrahartham or the loka sangrahartham itself. It is loka sangrahartham is to set an example for others. So one should not give up swadharma. One should engage in one's karma. One should perform one's duty. Or for loka sangrahartham, really for helping the people. May do some actions for the benefit of the people. Literally engaging in some karma, some action, some charitable action or whatever it is. So you may engage and do. Yadyapi karmani pravrittaha tatapi na karoti saha. He doesn't do karma. So being established in that jnanam, does karma at the same time, doesn't do karma. Karoti api na karoti. Kurvan api na karoti. This is the type of jnana. First type of jnani just remains with himself, doesn't do anything. The second type of jnani does, like Janaka. Janakadayaha, karmani pravrittaha, loka sangrahartham. So that is what here the Bhagavan says, Tyaktva karma pala sangam. The karma pala sangam, giving up of karma pala sangam means it indicates jnana. Otherwise, how do you give the karma pala sangam? You cannot choose to give up. It just goes away from the person who has jnana. Because krita krityaha, therefore, karma cannot fulfill him because already fulfilled. Already purnaha. Apuryamana machala pratishtam samudramapa pravishanti yadvratu. So like that, is already full up to the brim. So what can karma do? Karma can neither increase or decrease his purnatva. Therefore, karmani pravrittaha api na karoti. Kinchit karoti. That the bhashyam, tyaktva karmasu abhimanam pala asangam cha itoktena jnanena. Ashikara adds jnanena jnanam. Nityatuptaha nirakamshaha visheshu ityartaha. Tyaktva, having given up what abhimanam with regard to karma. Pala asangam cha. That the obsession with the karma pala. Etoktena jnanena, by jnanam. Jnanena it is. It is jnanena. Nitya druptaha is ever contented. Is contented with himself. Nirakankshaha. Nirakanksha, no akanksha, no dependency, no craving for anything. Doesn't have akanksha, expectation from anything, vishayeshu, with reference to people or situation or objects. Ityartaha. Nirashrayaha, ashraya ragitaha. Doesn't have ashraya, doesn't have dependency. Ashraya nama yat ashritya purushartam sisadagishati. Drishta adrishta pala sadhana ashrayitaha ityartaha. Yat ashritya purushartam sisadagishati. Sadagittum ichati sisadagishati. Sananta. Sadhatu nijantaru. Nijanta sanant. Causative. Desiderative, but causative desiderative. Desire to accomplish. Purushartham, Purushartham Ashritya. What is Ashraya? Ashraya is independent support. It is a means for gaining, for achieving certain ends. So the desire to accomplish Purushartha, Dharmartha Kama. Purushartha, desire to accomplish. Desire to accomplish some ends, Purushartha, the goals. The person, Yam Purushartham, Yam Ita Ashritya, Purushartham Sisada Ishati, Sisada Ishati. So, depending on which, taking support of which a person desires to accomplish the human goal, the goals, that is called Ashraya. That ashraya is not there for this person. Therefore, drishta, adrishta, ishtapala sadhana, ashraya rahitaha. Ashraya rahitaha, this person free from the dependency with regard to the sadhana, which are drishta, adrishta, ishtapala. Drishta is visible, adrishta is not visible, invisible, and ishta is desire. So drishtapala, adrishtapala, ishtapala. Sadhana which are meant for gaining ishtapala, adrishtapala, or ishtapala, the results. Ashrayagitaha, it doesn't have ashraya, it doesn't have ashraya, doesn't have dependency, it doesn't be free from dependency, which is in the form of the means, sadhanam, for the desired result. And the desired result in the form of ishta or adrishta, visible or invisible. So drishta, adrishta, rupa, ishtapala sadhanani, sadhana is ishtapala sadhanani, with regard to them, ashraya ragitaha. Sadhananam ashraya ragitaha, free from the ashraya, dependency. Therefore, nirashraya. This is the meaning of nirashraya. He is free. He doesn't depend. He doesn't have dependency. He doesn't have dependency with regard to the means meant for gaining the ishtapala, which is in the form of drishta and or adrishta. Drishtam cha adrishtam cha drishta adrishte. That is the drishta adrishte cha ishtapale. Drishta adrishte ishtapala, ishtapalani. दृष्टादृष्ट इष्टफलानां साधनं दृष्टादृष्टेष्टफलसाधनं साधनेषु regard to that ashraya ragitah. So therefore it is the compound referring to the person. Bhashyakara is explained ashraya ragitah using this big compound drishta adrishta ishtapala sadhana ashraya ragitah. दृष्टं च अदृष्टं च इतरेतर द्वंद्व समास दृष्टादृष्टे च ते इष्टफले कर्मधारया दृष्टादृष्टेष्टफलसाद फलानि and फलानां साधनं दृष्टित पुरुष साधनेषु दृष्टादृष्टेष्टफलसाधनेषु आश्रयः डिपेंडेंसी आश्रयस्य रगितः आश्रयाणां रगितः दृष्टित पुरुष. So Nirashrayah iti. Up to this we saw in the last class. Now from Vidusha we have to read. I myself will read and explain. Vidusha kriyamanam karma paramartataha akarma eva tasya nishkriyatvadarshana sampannatvat. Vidusha is Vidvas Shabda. Vidusha by Jnani. Kriyamanam karma which is done by a Jnani. Paramartataha, that karma is akarma eva. Karma akarma eva paramartataha. Paramartataha from the standpoint of the reality. Paramartataha, really. Karma is akarma eva. For whom? Vidusha. Vidusha kriyamanam karma. Karma done by the jnani is akarma eva. Paramartataha. From the paramartika drishti, karma done by a jnani is akarma eva. Why? Because jnanam, because of his jnanam. Jnanam of what? Jnanam of the, the nature of Swarupam of oneself. Aham Atma iti jnanam asti. So, therefore, if jnanam is there, when jnanam is there, then Sharira Abhimanam, it is mithya. Even the Abhimanam also mithya Abhimanam. Karma is there only for the person for whom the this Sharira Mana Sangata is real. Therefore, the Jagat is real. Everything is real. Therefore, karma is there, karma pala will be there. When everything is sublated, is dismissed as Mithya, the wake of Jnanam, when everything is Bhagavan Ishvara. So, therefore, where is karma for him? Where is the Karaka? For doing karma, the factors of actions are involved. Karta, karma, karana, sampradana, apadana, adhikarana. Everything is Brahma. Brahmarpanam, Brahma Vigi. Brahmagno, Brahmana Hutam. Brahma Ivatena Kantavyam, Brahma Karma Savadina. Everything is Brahma. Like, give the example for the Karaka. Ramaha Pitrupalana, Pitru Palana, Pitra Agnya Paripalanaya, Ratena, Arpadabhyam, Ratena, Vanam, Gachati, Ayodhya Nagarat. So here, Gachati, Ramaha Gachati, Rama goes. Who goes? Rama goes. Rama is the Karta. How does he go? Or where does he go? Where does he go? He goes to the forest. How does he go? He goes by Ratha or goes by Padabhyam, feet. From where he goes? From Ayodhya. Why does he go? Pitragya Paripalana. These are the factors involved in accomplishing the Kriya, Gamanam, movement, goes. Now, when all the Karakas are Brahma, Karta is Brahma. So Brahma Gachati. If at all Brahma can move. Brahma Gachati. Kutra Gachati. Brahma, Manam is also Brahma Gachati. How does it go? Ratena. Rata is also Brahma. So Brahmana, Brahma Gachati. From where? Ayodhya Nagara. That is also Brahma. So Brahmanaha. So Brahmana, Brahma Gachati. Why? Pitragya Paripalanaya. That is also Brahma only. So that is also Brahmanaha. So Brahmana, Brahmana, Brahma, Gachati. Gachati also, where is Gamanam for Brahma? Everything is Brahma. So all the Karaka, Upamardhanam happens. That is what Akartritva, Atma Akarta iti, Jnanam it is. So therefore, Paramatadaha karma is Akarma eva, Vidusha Kriyamanam karma. Therefore, Tasya, Nishkriyatva Darshana Sampannatvat. Nishkriya. Nishkriya is no karma. Actionless. Naishkarmyam. Nishkriyatva Darshanam is Jnanam. Naishkarmyam. Sampannatvat. Endowed with the vision of that Atma is Akarma. Nishkriyatma Darshana Sampannatvat. Sampannam. Tasya bhavaga sampannatvam. Tasmat sampannatvat. Because of the status of being endowed with the vision of that Atma is Nishkriyaha iti. Atma is Nishkriya. Nishkriya Atma. Atma doesn't have karma. Nishkriyaha Atma. Therefore, karma done by the Jnani is Akarma eva iti. Then, Kena evam bhutena swaprayojana abhavat sasadhanam karma parityaktavyam eva iti prapte. Tataha निर्गम असंभवात लोक संग्रह चिकीर्षया शिष्ट विकर्षणा परिजिहीर्षया वा पूर्ववत कर्मणि अभिप्रवृत्तोऽपि निष्क्रियात्म दर्शन संपन्नत्वात् नैव किंचित करोति सः. Bhashikara beautifully says निष्क्रियात्म दर्शन संपन्नत्वात्. This is same hetu when Bhashikara explains why karma is a karma for a jnani, nishkriyatva darshana sampannatva. That is the hetu, the reason. The same hetu is given in Bhashikara explained. Tena evam bhutena tena. Evam bhutena tena. Evam bhutena means, what is evam bhutena? Nishkriyatma darshana sampannatvat. That is evam bhutena. That is the person thus of this nature. of this knowledge, of this vision, Nishkriyatma Sampannatvam, that is Evam Bhutena, of this type, this nature, this kind, by that person, Swaprayojana Abhava, there is no Prayojanam of karma for himself, because he is not going to gain anything by karma. Anything he gains, it is finite only. Already is Purna. Purna plus anything finite is Purna, continue to be Purna only. It is not going to add up, or it is not going to decrease it, decrease a Purnatva. Therefore, what is the utility of the karma? Therefore, karma has no prayojan. Swasya prayojan, swaprayojanam, swaprayojana abhava. Because of the absence of any prayojanam for himself. Doesn't have any purpose for himself. Have no selfish purpose. Doesn't serve himself. Doesn't add anything to himself, the karma. That was swaprayojana abhava. Sasadhanam karma. Karma along with its sasadhana, all the karakas, all the factors which are involved, the factors which are required in accomplishing karma, that also, along with that karma, parityaktavya eva iti prapte, should be given up. Parityaktavya iti prapte, when all in the karma, along with the sadhana, to be given up. When this is prapte, when this is attained, when this is understood, this is gained, tataha is Panchami, from action. Nirgama asambhava, because of the impossibility of giving up the karma. Why? Because he has not taken the sannyasa from some other reason. He is in the Grastha ashrama or whatever the ashrama, has not taken the sannyasa. Nirgama sambhavat. Nirgama sambhavat, because of some reason, whatever may be the reason, not able to take the sannyasa. He could not come out from the ashrama and go to the next final ashrama, sannyasa ashrama. Loka sangraha chikirshaya, kartumicha chikirsha. Kartumicha chikirsha. Chikirshaya. Chikirsha. Chikirsha akaranta Srilinga Shabdavati. Chikirsha kartum icha. What kartum icha? Loka sangraha. Loka sangraham kartum icha. Chikirsha. Kartum, for which the karma is Loka sangraham. Loka sangraham kartum icha. Desire, that is the one who has the desire. Who has a desire for the well-being of the Jagat, the Loka. Loka sangraha chikirshaya, with the desire. Shishta vihargana. Shishta vihargana parijigirshaya. Again, here also parijigirshaya, tananta. You can see many sanantas are used. Parijigirshaya. Hartum icha, parihartum icha, parijigirsha. Taya, parijigirshaya. Hartum icha. Parihartum icha, in order to avoid. Trudhatu, haranam, hartum. But the pari upasarga becomes to avoid. The desire to avoid. What? Vihargana, criticism, abuses, scoldings. Of what? Shishta. Shishta is great people. Shishta Purusha, noble people. Shishta Vihargana is Gargdatu. Garg is to criticize. So Shishta Purushanam Viharganam. So Shishta Purusha Vihargana Parijigircha. In order to avoid the criticism of the Shishta Purusha, the noble people, the learned people. Because being not in the sannyasa ashrama, whatever may be the ashrama, Gastha ashrama, and not doing karma, the person will be subject to criticism by the learned people. So therefore, to avoid that, or purvat karmani, karvirtopi, even though he engages in karma, naiva kinchit karoti saha, he doesn't do karma. Why? Nishkriyatva darshana sampannatvat. Either he does karma for lokasangrahatam or either he does karma in order to avoid the criticism of the people, the knowledgeable people. Because being the Grasthashrama, if the person doesn't do karma, people will follow them. It is easy to follow the negative thing. So therefore, in order to avoid Shishta Vihargananam, Shishta Vihargana Parijigishaya, Parihartum Ichaya, Parijigisha, Taya, Parijigishaya. So Shishta Vihargana, Vihargana, Vihargana is the Purvaka Karudatu. Viharga. Shishtanam Vihargana, Shishtanam Viharganam, Shishta Viharganam. Shishta Vihargana is Trilinga. So Shishta Vihargana Nam Parihartum Icha. Shishta Vihargana Parijigeshaya. In order to avoid the criticism of the wise people, he engages in karma. Though he engages karma, doesn't do any karma. Why? Because Nishtriyatma Darshana Sampannatva. Because he's endowed with the vision of Nishtriyatma, Atma, which is Nishkriyaha. That is the eighth. Therefore, doesn't do any karma. With this, the mantra is completed. We'll read from Gita Priyabodhi. Sarvam Brahma Eva Pashyataha Vidushaha Swartha Parartha Pravrittihi Na Sambhavati. Kvachit Vasanaya Aharado Karmani Pravrittopi Swayam Karma Eva Bhavati Iti Aha. For the Vidusha, for the Jnani, Sarvam Brahma Iti Pashyataha. Jnani who sees everything as Brahma, Swartha Parartha, either for himself or for others. Pravritti na sambhavati. There is no pravritti. Pravritti not possible. Either for either the pravritti is either for swarte pravritti atva pararte. Pravritti can be action can be done by a person either for either swarte for oneself or for pararte for others. And that is not possible for a jnani because for him everything is Brahma. But Kochit Vasanaya Agharado because of the Vasana. Vasana is because of the past impressions, Vasana. Aharado, Ahara, etc. Karmani Pravartopi, even though he engages in karma, Swayam Akarma Eva Bhavati Ityaha is Swayam Akarma. Swayam Akarma Eva Bhavati. He doesn't do karma. Swayam Akarma Eva Bhavati. Karmana Vidyate Yasya Saha Akarma. Swayam Akarma Eva Bhavati. Not Akarma, Swayam Akarma Eva Bhavati. Akarma plus Eva Akarma Eva. Sandhi. Swayam Akarma Eva Bhavati. He is akarma, it means he doesn't do karma. Iti aga, Bhagavan says, Tektva karma pala sangam nityatrupto nirashaya karmanya vipravritto pinaiva kinchit karoti saha iti. Brahmavit, Brahma janati iti Brahmavit, Brahmaveti iti Brahmavit. Swayam nitya truptaha, nityam truptaha nitya truptaha. Nityanandaika swatvana sakshat krutena brahmana eva truptaha truptim gataha. Swaswarupa, Swarupa, Sukha Sampannaha, Tataha, Eva Nirashaya. He is Brahmavit and therefore Nitya Triptaha, Brahma is Nityaha, Raham Brahma, Iti, Jnanamasti, therefore Triptaha is satisfied with knowledge. What else can be more satisfying than this? Aham Purnaha. What else can be more satisfying the knowledge that Aham Purnaha? Nothing. Therefore, Nitya Triptaha, Nityam Triptaha, Nitya Triptaha, Nityananda Karasena, Ekarasa. That one, Ekarasa, Ananda Ekarasa. Ananda, which is Nitya, which doesn't come and go. It is Nityananda. Unlike Vishayananda, Nitya Ananda. It is Ekarasa. Nityananda Ekarasena. Swatmana Sakshat Kritena Anandaika Rasena. That Ananda is Nitya, Nityanandaika Rasena. That is the Swarupa of Atma. Nityanandaika Rasena. That's all the Isaha comes in Taittiriya Upanishad. Rasa. Rasa. Rasa means juice. Here there is no juice and all. Rasa means essence. The essence of Atma. Atma Swarupa Ityartha. Swarupa is Ananda Ekarasa. It is Atma is Ananda Swarupaha. Ekarasaha. There is no another thing. There are no different things. It is Ekarasa. It is Purnaha, it is Anandikarasa, the essence of Atma. It is Sachit Anandaha. Anandaha is Anantaha eva Anandaha. Anantaha is infinite. Therefore, Ekarasaha, that which doesn't have any limitation, no finitude. That is what is referred to as Ekarasa. Akandaikarasa. That is another expression. Akandaikarasa. So that is the meaning of Ekarasa. Now, it is not subject to division. It is a continuous one. It is infinite. Purnam. Swatmana Sakshat Kritena. By himself, it is Sakshat Kritaha Yena Saha Sakshat Kritaha. By one, which is Sakshat Kritaha. Sakshat Kritam Yena Saha Sakshat Kritaha. That's a Swami Sakshat Kritananda. In fact, he's my Acharya. Sakshat Krita. Sakshat Kritam Yena Saha. Atma is Sakshat Kritam. Sakshat Kritam is Atma is Nitya. It is Nitya Aparoksha Atma. It is one side. It is evident for that for whom that person is called Sakshat Krita. So Sakshat Kritena Swatma by himself, Brahmana Triptingataha. Yes, gain Tripti, satisfaction. Satisfaction is if he has discovered a satisfaction this in Brahma. Triptingataha. Swarupa Sukha Sampannaha. The Sukha is Swarupa Sukha. Atma Sukha is Swarupa Sukha. Its nature is Sukha, Anandaha, Anandaikasaha. Therefore, Swarupa Sukha Sampannaha. Sampannaha is endowed with. Here there is no endowed with. It is not something which is endowed, which is himself. Sampannaha or Apannaha we can take. He had gained, he has achieved. Swarupa Sukham by Jnanam. Swarupa Sukha Sampannaha, referring to the person. Swarupa Sukha Sampannatvat Nityatuptaha, as Bhashyakara said. As Bhashyakara in the Sampannatvat, Nishkriyatva Darshana Sampannatvat, the same. Swarupa Sukha Sampannaha, referring to the person. The person is Sampannaha, he has achieved, he has gained the Sukham which is not a borrowed Sukham, it is Swarupa Sukham, it is oneself. So, therefore, Swarupa Sukha Sampannaha, therefore only is Nirashaya. If I'm happy with myself, why should I be dependent on others or other things or situations? So my happiness doesn't depend on anything. Therefore, Nirashaya. Yena sasadhanam karma puman ashrayati saha ashrayaha. What is ashraya? Depending on which karma is done by a person. That is called ashraya. Kamaha ityartaha. Bhashyakara said purushartaha. So ashrayaha, kamaha, purushartaha, tasma nirgataha. Tasma nirgataha. Yaha saha nirashayaha. Tasmat nirgataha. That is ashrayaha nirgataha. It has gone from whom? That person is called nirashayaha. So ashraya has gone from whom? That is, the dependency has gone from whom? Support has gone from whom? It doesn't require any support. That person is nirashraya, nishkamaha ityartaha. So kama is the ashraya, and kama has departed from whom? That person is nirashraya, nishkamaha. Therefore, tataha eva karma sanapravartate. Therefore, doesn't engage in karma because kama is not there. Karma implies kama. Kama is not there. Then where is karma? Kama is because of avidya. Avidya is not there. Therefore, kama is not there. Therefore, karma is not there. Therefore, karma suna pravartate. Kama moolatvat pravrittehe. Kama is the moola, is a cause for karma pravritti. Therefore, tadabhavat, in the absence of that, tadabhavat tadabhavaha yuktaha. Kama bhavat karma bhavaha iti yuktaha. It is proper, it is tenable. Kama moolatvat pravritti. Pravritti is karma. Tat abhavat, kama bhavat, karma bhavaha yuktaha eva. Beautiful commentary. Simple one also. Now, next line. Yadi vasanaya bhikshatanado kvachit pravartate tada karma palasangam. About karma palasangam, he explains it using in different ways. Karmani palanti yatravagiti. That is one way of describing karma palasangam. Karmani palati iti va swayam karmanam palat vatva. Karma palaha degaha tatra asangam karta bhokta vakta shota drashta agam iti. That is edi vasanaya, because of vasana, pura vasana, because of the previous orientation. Bhikshatanado, bhiksha, bhikshatanam, bhikshartam atanam, bhikshaya atanam, moving here and there, wandering here and there for bhiksha. Ado, therefore, ado means etc. Bhikshatanado, bhikshatanado, kvachit pravritte, bhikshatanado karmani pravritte. Bhikshatanado is the karma. So, karmani kvachit pravartate. So, engages in bhikshatanadi karma. But tada karma palasangam, he doesn't have karma palasangam. That is, what is karma palasangam? Tada karma pala asangam. Karma palasangam is karmani palanti yatrava iti karma palasangam. Karma which fructifies in which or where. That is karma palasangam. Or karmani yat karmani palati. That which fructifies karma. That could be karma palasangam. Or swayam karmanam palatvat. He himself with the result of the karma. What is that karma palasangam? Shankaranda ji gives karma palaha. Karma palaha is degaha iti. Karma palaha. Palam is napumsakalinga. How can be palaha? It's a compound, Dogri samasa. Karma, karma, karma palam yasya degasya saha degaha karma palaha degaha. Dega which is the result of karma pala. So, with regard to Deha, Tatra, Asangam, that is what Karma Pala Sangam. So, he gives the meaning of the Karma Pala to be Deha iti. So, Karma Pala Sangam, the word Karma Pala Sangam, in the word Karma Pala Sangam, Karma Pala means Degaha. That is the meaning he gives in three ways. Karmani Palanti Yatra iti, Adhikarana Vitpatti. Karmani Palati iti, Karma Vitpatti. Swayam Karmanam Palatvat iti. In three ways, he gives karma pala meaning degaha iti. So dega asanga, attachment with the sharira manasangata, body mind sense complex. Dega, dega. Therefore only karta, bhokta, vakta, shota, drashta, agam iti. Therefore only there is abhimana. I am the doer, I am the enjoyer, I am the speaker, I am the listener, I am the seer. Iti, there is abhimana. That is not there for this person. tat tadatmyam, that oneness, abhimana, with the sharimana sangata, tyaktva, jnanena, giving up is, it is not giving it, it's not a something deliberate action. It is jnanena. Jnanena tyaktva. Tyaktva, karmani sva uchite avipravrittopi. Sva uchite karmani. Appropriate karma, whatever karma, even though he engages. So uchite karma. For the sustenance of this life, body. So karmani. Uchite karmani. Uchita karmani. Apt, proper. Karmani pravrittaha, even though he engages. Saha vidwan, that person paradrishtya, from the standpoint of the others, paradrishti. Paradrishtaya kurvanapi, even though from the standpoint of others, even though he engages in karma, swadrishtya tu kinchit na karoti eva. That is what naiva kinchit karoti, karmani vi pravrittopi. Karmani pravrittaha iti paradrishti. Swadrishtya karmani na pravartate. Therefore, naiva kinchit karomi. Later in the 5th chapter, Bhagavan says, Pashyan Shunban Spasan Jigran Ashtan Gachan Sapan Shvasan Tralapan Visajan Grundan Urmission Dimission Api Indriyarthan Indriyani Indriyartha. So Indriyas are engaged in Indriya Vishaya. Indriyani Indriyateshu Vartanta iti Daryan Naiva Kijit Karomi iti Uttamanyeda Tattavite. So Naiva Kijit Karomi. I don't do anything. It is swadrishtya naiva kinchit karoti saha. Karmani akarmatva darshanena. That is jnanam. Karmanya karmaya pashyat akarmani cha karmaya. So karmani akarmatvam darshanena. Jnana, that is jnanam, the vision of seeing akarma in karma. Karmani akarma. Karma bihi upadehi kritehi na lipyate. Upadhi kritehi karma bihi. Karma done by the upadhi. Upadhi is sharira mana sangata upadhi. Nalipyate is not touched, not tainted. Is not touched. Nalipyate is not touched by, is not affected by karma done by the upadhi. Because upadhi is mithya, mithyatva darshanat. Karmani akarmatva darshanat. Upadhi only does karma, not atma. Therefore, nalipyate. The karma is not tainted by the karma phala. Tainted by the karma phala. Karma done by the shariram, not by me. It means he has got mithyatva drishti, with regard to sharir mana sangata, swayam na karma karoti. Paradrishtya eva karmani pravartate, swadrishtya na pravartate. He doesn't have degatma buddhi. He has atma buddhi. When atma buddhi is there, how can there be karma and therefore karma phala? Therefore na lipyate. It's not affected by the karma phala. We'll stop here. Next shloka 21. We'll see next class. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. धन्यवादः.
धन्यवाद
धन्यवाद गुरुजी।